Special Forces raids took out Baghdadi and his number two, and now Baghdadi's successor, warning Americans that ISIS is expanding while President Trump touts the mission as a success. On the radio yesterday, he said the following.
Very rough death, I can tell you. These people we have, our soldiers, our military, is by far the greatest in the world. There's nothing close. And they went in, and he didn't know what hit him. He didn't know. He was very well protected. They broke through like they were dealing with children.
A radio interview yesterday, Lucas Tomlinson live from the Pentagon today with more. Lucas, what have you learned?
Bill, not long after Baghdadi was killed and his body dumped into the sea, ISIS named a new leader, Abu Ibrahim al-Hashami al-Qurashi. Not much is known about him. The head of U.S. forces in the Middle East warned ISIS remains a threat.
Dangerous. We suspect they will try some form of retribution attack, and we are postured and prepared to, and we're postured and prepared for that. But we should recognize that, again, since it's an ideology, you're never going to be able to completely stamp it out.
The name Qurashi refers to the tribe which the Prophet Muhammad belonged. In an audio message announcing al-Baghdadi's successor, a new ISIS spokesman said the terrorist group is expanding. There's no evidence to support that. The last ISIS spokesman was killed hours after Baghdadi was killed in a separate operation. Pentagon officials say they will keep killing ISIS fighters that number about 15,000 across Iraq and Syria, wherever they are, just like these enemy fighters were annihilated by U.S. Army Apache gunships known as Long Knife during the raid on Baghdadi's isolated compound in northwest Syria. General McKenzie said a significant amount of ISIS intelligence was taken by the assault force. It's not likely the new ISIS leader will make public appearances in the same way Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi did at the Grand Mosque in Mosul, Iraq in 2014 at the height of ISIS rule, when the group controlled an area the size of Ohio. Republican Senator Ben Sasse had this to say about the new ISIS emir, quote, "We killed the last murderous bastard who ran ISIS. Let's go get the next one." That means potentially more raids by U.S. Special Operations Forces and more killing. Bill.
Thank you, Lucas.